For years, since Trump has become the standard bearer of the Republican Party, there's been this conversation about whether or not the GOP was becoming a workers' party, a populist party, a party that stands for ordinary people. And to the extent that Republicans seem more in tune with what you might call blue-collar discourse norms or blue-collar cultural norms, because there are many kind of prominent people with the blue-collar affect who are notably conservative and Republican. But to the extent that that's the case, and Trump, I think, actually does represent this despite being a rich guy, I think his image as the grand patriarch of a large family is very blue-collar coded in a lot of ways. So to the extent that that's the case, it's true. But that's all kind of nonsense. It's not substantive. Like, politics isn't actually, at the end of the day, about which politician makes you feel warm inside because he seems to eat the same food as you or dress the same way as you or like to use the same slurs as you. Like, that's not what politics is about. And those things actually are not a reliable guide to whether someone is acting in your interest. Whether someone's acting in your interest depends on the things that they do. In this bill that just passed out of the House, the big, beautiful bill, to borrow the president's syntax, is, as I've been saying on this app, is just a massive giveaway to the wealthiest Americans. And it's giving trillions in tax cuts to the wealthiest Americans by slashing not just Medicaid, which is the health program for low-income people and working people, but Medicare, which is health insurance for the elderly. It's slashing SNAP. It's a huge cut to food stamp benefits, which help millions of Americans. They are cutting taxes for literal multimillionaires and billionaires and paying for it by taking food out of the mouths of children and taking health care from your parents and grandparents, even from you personally watching this right now. Is the Republican Party a workers' party? No. Just because they talk a big game about factories and being masculine doesn't mean they give a shit about you. And I think this bill is a perfect example of how when push comes to shove, they're going to rob from you. They're going to put their hands in your pockets and take as much money as they can. And then what they're going to do is they're going to point at immigrants or transgender people and they're going to say it's their fault. But it's not. And they're counting on you to not understand that.